Hi viewers, welcome to Jimari Max. இதுவரை என்னோட சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாதவங்க ப்ளீஸ் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிருங்க. அப்படியே பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற பெல் ஐகானையும் கிளிக் பண்ணிருங்க. அப்பதான் நான் போடுற வீடியோஸ் எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு உடனடியாக நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன்ல வரும். In this video we are going to see vertical line test, okay, in functions. Okay, a curve drawn in the graph represent function or not. We are going to check using this vertical line test. So for that, here the curves are given. Of course, here parabola is given, here zigzag one curve is given. Okay, so we have to vertical line test means you have to draw one vertical line, and if that vertical line touch in only one point in that particular curve means, then we can say that figure is, that diagram is represents a function, otherwise it is not. Okay, it is not a function. Okay, see the first one is first example. See the first one. Here this curve is given, the vertical line is there, blue color line is a vertical line, so it touch in 2 point P and Q. So here this vertical line touches the curve in more than one point, so we can say this one is not a function. So this diagram represents not a function. Next one is, second one is, see here this P, here the parabola is given, then the vertical line P, vertical line touch at only one point P, so we can say it is a function. So this is a function. Then the third one is here if you draw the vertical line which is perpendicular, vertical line perpendicular to x-axis, and here it will meet the curve in both 2 points, more than one point P and Q, so we can say it is not a function. The figure is not a function. The figure represents not a function. And the fourth one is, if you draw the vertical line, it will cut the curve in only one point, at most one point, only one point, so we can say this one represents a function. Okay, this test is called as a vertical line test. If you draw the vertical line, then the vertical line touch only one point in the curve means, then we can say such diagram represents a function, otherwise it is not. See example 1.11. They have given the set a, b and f from the function f from a to b. Then f of x is derived, the function f is derived like this, f of x equal to 3x minus 1. Then the question is, they asked represent this function in by arrow diagram and the table format and a set of ordered pairs and in a graphical form. Okay, so first arrow diagram. So how to represent this function in arrow diagram. Okay, see here, to find that arrow diagram, first we have to find out, here it is a domain and it is a codomain. So what is the image of 1 and what is the image of 2 and what is the image of 3 and what is the image of 4 in codomain? We don't know. Using this function we have to find first. So here f of x equal to 3x minus 1 is given. So for that, first you have to take the first one from the domain, f of 1 equal to, what is the image of 1? F of 1. Image of 1 is f of 1. So 3 into 1 minus 1. In the place of x you have to substitute. So 1 3 is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So image of 1 is 2. So we have found. Okay. And then f of 2. The second one is f of 2. So 3 into 2 minus 1. So 6 minus 1 is 5. Image of 2 is 5. 2 is related to 5. And then third one 3. So 3 into, in the place of x you have to substitute 3. Minus 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. So image of 3 is 8. Then the fourth element f of 4. It is equal to 3 into, in the place of x you have to substitute 4. This is f of x minus 1. So 12 minus 1 is 11. Okay, the image of 4 is 11. So now we have to write the arrow diagram. It's the first one, arrow diagram. How do you draw the arrow diagram? See here, the domain you have to write first 1, 2, 3, 4, and then codomain B, 2, 5, 8, 11 and 14. Okay, so now we have to draw the arrow. That 1 is related to 2. Okay, the image of 1 is 2 and the image of 2 is 5 and the image of 3 is 8 and the image of 4 is 11. Okay, this is called arrow diagram. Next one is a table form. How to write the table form? So see here, first one is x. X is nothing but the element in domain. So what are the elements in domain? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the first set. Domain is called as the first set. First set is called as a domain. Then here you have to write the image. Image of x is nothing but f of x. This is images. Okay, what is the image of 1? We have found already, it is 2. Image of 2 is 5. Image of 3 is 8. Image of 4 is 11. Okay, this is the table format. The third one is set of ordered pairs. How to write the ordered pairs? Here f of x equal to, because we can write f equal to or f of x equal to, because the function is in x using that variable x. So we can write f of x is equal to, you have to write the ordered pair. 1 is, image of 1 is 2, so you can write 1 is related to 2, that is 1 comma 2. 2 is related to 5, 2 comma 5. 3 is related to 8. 4 is related to 11. This is the ordered pairs. We can represent the function in this way also. Graphical form. How to represent the function, given function in graphical form? Just the fourth one is graphical form. So how to represent this function in graphical form? So you have to draw that x-axis and y-axis. Here 1 comma 2, 1 is related to 2, so we have to take that 1 comma 2. 1 is from x-axis and 2 is from y-axis, so it will meet in this place. So it is 1 comma 2. And then 2 comma 5, 2 is from x-axis, 5 is here, it will meet in this point. So this is 2 comma 5. And then 3 comma 8, 3.3 is here, 8 is in this place, it will meet in that point, 3 comma 8. And 4 comma 11, 4 is here, 11 is in this place. Okay, so here it is 4 comma 11. So like this you have to draw, you have to plot the points, and then you have to draw using scale, you have to join all the point. Okay, this is the graphical representation of the function. Now we can see type of functions. Here one function, many to one function, onto function, into function. So many types are there. Now we are going to see about one to one function. So what is one to one function? Okay, see, using the arrow diagram it will easy, you can understand easily. Okay, if you take that set A having the 4 elements 1 to 4 like that, and the set B has some A, B, C, D means, then here that A, 1 is related to A, and 2 is related to C, 3 is related to B, and 4 is related to C, D means we can say this one is a one-to-one function. One-to-one function, how do you say this function is a one-to-one function? Because this is a function, because each and every element in the domain have the different image in the codomain. Okay, so that we can say this is a function. Then how do you say that it is one-to-one function? Because one-to-one function means for every element, for distinct element in A have the distinct image in B. Okay, see here 1 is A and 2 is related to C and 3 is related to B, 4 is related to D. So A, B, C, D, all the images are distinct one, different one. Okay, so that we can say this function is a one-to-one function. Okay, and this one-to-one function is also called as a injection. How do you say injection? So if here we can say if for all A1, A2 belongs to A1, A2 belongs to A, and then we can say f of A1 equal to f of A2 implies if A1 equal to A2, then we can say the function f is called as one-to-one function. Okay, if f of A1 equal to A2 implies f A1 equal to A2 means f is, you can say, one-to-one function. Okay. Many to one function. How do you say that many to one function? Suppose if you take that 1, 2, 3, 4, the element has that 4 elements, and that codomain is some D, E, like that. Means here 1 is related to A, 2 is related to B, 3 is also related to B, 4 is related to C. See this one. See, this is a function, and this function is called as many to 1, because here 2 and 3 having these two elements having the same image. So more than one element in domain having same image means we can say that type of function is many to 1 function. Here many to 1 function, many to 1. Okay, if more than one point have same image, we can say it is a many to 1 function. Okay, onto function means here if you take 1 2 3 4 as domain, and the codomain is some A, B, C and A, B, C. Okay, we can say this one here 1 is related to A, 2 is related to B, 3 is related to C, 4 is also related to C, means then we can say this is a function because each and every element having distinct image. Different image in B, there is an image in B, so this is a function. And how to say this is onto function means in the codomain every element should be the image. Okay, if every element of codomain is a image, then we can say that type of function is onto function. That is, in onto function, that is the range is equal to codomain. In onto function, range should be equal to codomain. Because what is range? Range is nothing but set of images. Set of images equal to codomain. Here all the points in codomain should be the image. If it is like this, then we can say the function is onto function. Into function, for that if you take 1 2 3 4 as a element of domain, and here A, B, C, D is the elements of codomain. Now here A1 is related to A, 2 is related to B, B is 3 is also related to B, 4 is also related to C. This one is a function. How to say it is into function? We can say the images in codomain should be the subset, proper subset of codomain. That is, the range should be the proper subset of codomain. If the range is a proper subset of codomain, the range is proper subset of codomain, then we can say that function is into function. See here A, B, C, D. For these 4 elements are there in codomain, but we have image only 3 images. A, B, C are the images. Okay, this D do not have any pre-image. Okay, so that range is, in range we can have only A, B, C. So this A, B, C. The set ABC is a set of images is called as a range. So ABC is the range. This one should be the subset of the codomain. Codomain is ABCD. Okay, such a function is, we can say, into function. Then bijection. Bijection means if the function is 1 1 and onto, then we can say such type of function is called as a bijection. For example, here if 1 2 3 4, then that element set B has some A, B, C, D. Then see here 1 is related to, and 2 is related to, 3 is related to B, 4 is related to C. See this, for every distinct element there is a distinct image in codomain. So it is a 1 2 function. And what is onto? Onto, what is the condition? That is, every element in codomain should be the image. Okay, image of the element which is in the domain. Okay, so the range is equal to codomain. That is the important condition of onto function. So here the range is A, B, C, D, because all the set of images is called as range. So A, B, C, set of A, B, C, D is the range. It is nothing but the codomain. Therefore we can say this function is this example is a function of 1 to 1 and onto. So such type of function is called as a bijection. Constant function. Constant function means here if you take 1 2 3 and B has some A, B, C. So see here, if 1 is related to B, 2 is related to B, 3 is related to B. So every element in domain having the same image in codomain means we can say that type of function is a constant function. The type of function is called as a constant function. Okay. F contains only one element, that is the range of F. The range should be only n element. Here what is the range? Range should be the set of images. Here the B only the image, so only B. So range, if range of F should have only one element, means the such function is called as a constant function. And then identity function. Identity function, how to say identity function? See here, a function F from A to the same set A. Okay, function F set A from the same set A is called as identity function. That is that if you take some 1, 2, 3, then the same set A has the same 1, 2, 3. Okay, then here that every element is related to the same element. 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, 3 is related to 3. Okay, like that. Okay, if every element in domain having the relation, having the image as the same image in the codomain, means then we can say that function is called as the identity function. We can say that identity function is IA, that is identity function of A is represent like this, IA. This is identity function. So what should be the ordered pairs? How to write the ordered pairs of this identity function? It is nothing but like this 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 like that. Because in this here the image and the pre-image should be same in identity function. In constant function, how do you write that ordered pairs? See 1, C and 1, B and 2, B and 3, B. So if you see that ordered pairs, then we can say whether it is a constant function or identity function. Here, if the image of every element in domain is same, we can say that is a constant function. Then image and pre-image both are same, means we can say that is the identity function. And then real valued function. Real valued function means that the function F from A to B is called as a real valued function if the range of F is a subset of the set of all real numbers. So many examples we have seen. So all the range of that particular set should be the subset of real numbers. So we can say that is a real valued function. So now horizontal line test. We can see the horizontal line test. What is a horizontal line test? Okay, a function represented in a graph is 1 to 1 if every horizontal line intersects the curve in at most one point. Okay, so here the horizontal line test is test for whether the function is 1 to 1 or not. The vertical line test is only for whether the given diagram represent a function or not, but the horizontal line test is whether the given diagram is it is a function, but it is a 1 to 1 function or not. Okay, so here if you here the blue color line is a curve. Okay, so here the red color line is a horizontal line. Okay, so this horizontal, after drawing this horizontal line, it should meet at only one point, means then such function is 1 to 1 function. If it the horizontal line meets the curve in more than one point, means we can say that function is not 1 to 1 function. That's all. Okay, see this one. See the first one, it is an 1 to 1 function because it meets only one point P. And see this diagram here. It is the second one. See this diagram here, red color line is the horizontal line. So it will meet here in this curve as a 2 point P and Q, 2 points. So that more than 1 point it will meet here. So we can say it is not a 1 to 1 function. It is not 1 to 1. Not 1 to 1 function. Here see the third one. The third one, see the horizontal line touch only one point of the given curve. So we can say it is a 1 to 1 function. So the horizontal line test is only for the given function is 1 to 1 function or not. Okay, so in this video we have seen the type of functions and horizontal line test and vertical line test and 2 examples. I hope you all understood these problems. Thank you.